Chapter 4. The studio turned into a nightmare you could measure in hallways. Left turn, framed movie posters behind glass. Right turn, a dark editing suite with sleeping monitors. Straight ahead, a fake street set with wet-down pavement that reflected the emergency lights like black water. I ran into the editing area and found a woman at a desk, headset around her neck, eyes confused. "Help me," I choked out. She started to stand. He appeared in the doorway as if he'd been there the whole time, the axe hanging at his side like an accessory. The woman's mouth opened, no sound coming out. He moved once. She didn't get a second chance. I bolted back out, tears blurring the edges of the world. I could feel my mind trying to disconnect, trying to make this unreal, like a scene we could cut and reshoot. But the smell was real. The fear was real. On the prop storage aisle, a young production assistant stepped into view, drawn by the noise. His eyes went wide at the sight of the axe. "Call 911. I screamed. The assistant fumbled for his phone. The axe came down before the screen even lit. I slammed a stack of boxes onto the floor to slow the man chasing me. The boxes burst open, spilling foam rocks and fake weapons. He stepped over them like they were nothing. I grabbed a long metal pole from a rigging cart near the loading bay and turned, bracing myself. He swung. I blocked. The impact rattled my bones all the way up into my teeth. He smiled then. Not the public smile. Not the charming one. A private smile that said he'd been waiting to show me who he really was. We crashed into the fake street set, between storefront facades and puddles of reflected light. He swung again. I knocked the axe aside with the pole and ran, barely keeping my footing. I fled into a narrow stairwell, buzzing with fluorescent light. I pressed myself against the wall, holding my breath. Above me, the axe head slid into view between the railings, dangling like a promise. His footsteps creaked down one step, then another. I burst out of the stairwell before he could descend fully, sprinting blind into another service corridor, praying for an exit sign, a door, anything. The corridor ended. A dead end.